Well, hello from near Toronto. We took the train earlier from Niagara Falls, about an hour and a half train ride to Oakville, which is where we're staying because we did not want to pay $800 a night for a hotel room.
Like, I thought 150 was like a lot because like I remember that's how much I paid when I was going to see MA live, and I was like, ooh, dang, that's expensive. But 800 is wild.
They're doing that because Taylor Swift is performing this weekend, so it makes sense, but yikes.
We even have like Swiftie like photo shoot set up, and we already encountered like at least like 2 families that were like coming and going for the concert.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen a bunch of Swifties checking in at our hotel.
In the hotel.
On the train.
There were a ton on the train.
We're headed back to the train because we're going to Toronto tonight to enjoy some food, because this is the only night the girls will actually be in Toronto and not at the concert, because that's tomorrow night. Let's go explore Toronto. How'd you guys like the train ride?
It was good. I kind of wish I had room to like lay down because I'm really tired. We still had a lot of space because there weren't many people on there, so we could like stretch out our legs to the next seat. Like,
yeah, I like how it was like you could face each other kind of a seat.
I was able to like FaceTime my best friend.
They had Wi-Fi, which was nice.
True.
Our hotel right there, the Holiday Inn, it's so nice because the walking distance is really close to the train station, which is just straight over Alyssa's head.
And I just wanted to say thank you, even though we don't remember exactly who it was, but it was one of our viewers who told us that this would be the best place for us to stay when we were trying to figure it out back like at least 6 months ago.
Maybe more than that, I think. Because
that's when we saw the $800 price tag on those Toronto hotels, and we're like, oh man.
And that was the cheaper hotels.
Oh yeah. So thank you. I'm sorry we don't remember who told us that, but thank you for the tip. And I think there's a lot of other people here that are probably doing the same thing.
The train system here, at least in this part of Canada, is called the GO network, I think. It's a network of buses and trains. It makes it really easy to get around. It's not super cheap. It's like on a weekday today, it costs like $50 to have like unlimited use the whole day. On the weekend, it's a little cheaper. It's $40 for the whole day. At least for us, staying here made a heck of a lot of sense, mostly because of the cost. Welcome to Toronto. We got here on the train probably about 15-20 minutes ago, and we've been walking around. We are headed towards a place to eat. It's just after 5 o'clock, but we are hungry. We didn't really ever eat. Have we even had a meal today?
We had some snacks.
We had snacks this morning and snacks this afternoon. So we have not had a meal. But we recommended this place by some friends, so we are going to check it out. It's like a Canadian pub. I think that sounds awesome. And that looks like Times Square, but here in Toronto. I have no clue what that is. We might head over that direction after dinner. That looks like fun. Ooh, pretty.
I feel a little like I'm in New York at Christmas time. I mean, I guess any big city could feel that way, but...
Definitely getting us into the Christmas vibes.
Don't forget about Thanksgiving.
It has its day.
Chris has been trying to convince me to let him put up the Christmas tree.
Every year.
No.
It deserves more than a month.
I mean, a month is a long time.
We have arrived at our place we're gonna eat at, the Queen and Beaver Public House.
This place is so cool. It's just seems to me like a traditional Irish pub. Chris, that's kind of Canadian pub too, but it seems very Irish to me, including my favorite beer, which is from Kilkenny, Ireland. I first had it in France, but then I went to Kilkenny because I love the beer so much. I wanted to try it again. So I haven't had it that many times, and I love it. So here we go. Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Tastes exactly the same. Because I was like, well, much younger.
You're 12?
No,
I think you said 12.
No, I was 19 because drinking age in Europe was 18 and I was 19 the first time I had it. And it was delicious.
So our appetizers came. We got fresh burrata, which looks so good. And there's a toast with mushrooms on it. And Lindsay got Yorkshire pudding, which is it's like a popover. That's at least what we call it. And then she said, pour the gravy inside the bread. One of the cool things about being here, I love the plates that they have here. It's like grandma's plates. It's just so cool. Like all these are very individual and unique. Just is a very like homey vibe to it. All right, our food came.
I got the coconut curry with rice. It didn't originally come with chicken, but I asked for it because it's like chicken thighs. But it's whatever. It's still good though.
I got a wedge salad and a sausage roll. Both are very yummy.
I got my fish and chips, and because I have the camera, I haven't tried it yet. I have had my fries / chips. Those are so good. Alyssa is stealing one right now. How is it? What'd you get?
Beef and onion pie. It's really good.
Yeah, I had a bite. It is really good. It's like shredded beef. Very, very tasty. We just got done with dinner, and we stopped off at a drugstore to look for something that they didn't have. But Alyssa did find this.
Ketchup Lay's.
Oh boy. Well, the next thing we're gonna be doing is walking down Dundas Street. I think that's how you pronounce it. It looks like their version of Times Square here in Toronto. There's apparently a mall nearby that we need to go look at for something that we need. It's definitely nice to walk off dinner right now. Well, we are at the Toronto Eaton Center, which is a huge mall. Oh my gosh. I think this is the biggest mall we've been in a long time.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's big.
That is one giant Christmas tree. Holy cow, that thing is like way taller and bigger than I thought it was. That thing is ginormous, and it's like all LED lights that are like, I just wish they had a giant lit up reindeer to go with it. Oh, look at that. That's cool. They have a little area here where it's called Capturing the Areas, a Taylor Swift photojournalist showcase. That's fun. See Taylor Swift and some of her outfits. It's just showing Taylor in some of her different eras. What era is this, Lindsay?
1989.
1989? Is that why people wear glitter jackets?
No, that's for Bejeweled, which is from Midnight's.
Ah.
That's from the music. It's a reference to the music video.
This is Jasmeet Sidhu. I don't know if that's how I say her name correctly, but she earned her degree at the University of Toronto, and these are all her pictures. We just came out of the mall down there, and right here is the old City Hall. This building, it looks so cool. I love old buildings like this that have been here for just years and years. We're gonna head over to the new City Hall where they have a really cool park with a giant sign. So the old City Hall is right there, and across the street you got Nathan Phillips Square. That is the new City Hall right there. Check out this giant sign that says Toronto. I'm pretty sure at some point, if it's not happened yet, this turns into a giant ice rink.
Yeah, so it's
It
coming
looks
soon.
like an ice
Oh,
rink to
coming
me
soon?
right now.
Yeah, probably when it's 15 degrees in 2 weeks.
It would be fun to go ice skating here. This is a really cool spot to just take pictures with the City Hall that looks really cool and unique behind it. We are headed back to the train station after way too long of time taking selfies and being silly. Let's head back to the hotel,
Perfect.
get some sleep before the big day tomorrow. Happy Saturday. It's concert day. We have been up for a little while now. We got breakfast at the restaurant in the hotel this morning. It's about 2:40 right now in the afternoon. The rest of the day has been Carrie helping the girls get ready. I'm kind of the errand boy. I don't know how to help with makeup or hair. We've been watching Disney movies all morning. We started with watching Moana tonight because we're going to go see Moana 2 pretty soon because it's coming out in the theaters in 2 weeks. It's just been Disney movie after Disney movie. I am trying to find something to eat for the girls so they can go to the concert with full stomachs. Then we're going to be getting on the train and heading back to Toronto, where Carrie and I are going to hang out, get some dinner at the CN Tower. They have it's called 360. It's a restaurant on top of the CN Tower. And we're going to go up there. They have an observation deck. So we're pretty excited for tonight. Carrie and I are not going to the concert, actually. Just the girls are. So I don't think we told you that. But we're super excited for them. And we already have a plan to make sure that they know what to do, what not to do, and also where to meet us after the concert's over. I'm not sure how much video they'll get of the actual concert itself. Actually, they'll probably get a lot of video like this. We'll share what we can from whatever they get when they're there. But right now, I need to find some food. All right, well, food is in hand. You can't see what it is. Ended up going to a Nigerian restaurant, and they had fried rice, which sounds great. They also had a Korean restaurant right next door, so I got some more fried rice and some steamed dumplings, which I only know those as pot stickers. We're gonna eat well before we head to Toronto. Well, girls have eaten their food, and now they are ready to go.
Indeed.
You excited?
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this since like August of last year. To put it in perspective, today is November 16th. It's been a while. I'm so excited. I have all my friendship bracelets. I have the 13 on my hand. It's a tradition. I have like these press-on nails that I got. I have this dress that I got from Amazon. I got my makeup done. I have my Converse. Very cute. Very demure.
I was about to say demure.
Mindful, whatever. Very mindful. I mean, that trend's sort of gone now, but I'm so excited.
Our room is a mess, as it should be, because we've been getting you guys ready all day. And the girls enjoyed their food. We put the leftovers in the fridge, just surveying some of the damage here in the bathroom. This is what getting ready for a Taylor Swift concert looks like. Here's Alyssa. Check you out. You excited?
Yeah.
Tell everyone about what you're wearing.
It's kind of like the Fortnite dress in her music video, except a bit more like it's kind of military-ish style because like the side kind of like buttons, and I went for like the Tortured Poets Department look with the makeup. And I had these boots that my grandma gave me. Also the bracelets.
Ooh, I love the fingernails. Those are cool. Awesome. And here's the hero. She helped the girls with a lot.
I'm not very good at hair because I never really have to do anything to mine because it just does itself, but I tried. All right, we gotta go.
All right, let's roll. We also got the girls clear backpacks because if you go to a concert or a sports venue, anytime you go to a big stadium, typically they want you to have a clear backpack so they don't have to like open up everyone's backpack and look in it. They just scan it, look at it really quick, and then have them go through the line quicker that way. So we found ours on Amazon. We'll put the link in the description. They're really like not expensive at all. They got portable battery chargers, mittens or gloves. They have a beanie. It's gonna be cold. They're ready. Let's go.
Rodgers Center, enter the platform.
Thank you. All right, have fun.
Thank you.
Okay, hope you guys have a great time.
Yeah. Love you.
Bye.
Love you.
Have a good time.
Thanks. Take pictures. Obviously.
The girls went into the concert. They're so excited. Chris and I are not going to the concert. We are having a night on the town.
Yes.
So we are excited to go out and just explore Toronto some more. We're going to go up to the top of that tower and have an amazing dinner with an amazing view. And then we'll meet them right here afterwards. And we just hope that they have an amazing time. So excited for them.
We've been walking for a little bit, looking for a place we can get poutine at, like a more legit place than Wendy's. It was recommended to us to try Smoke's Poutineery. They said it's really, really good. We're excited to do that. The girls, I think, should be almost in the arena by now. We're just watching them on our Apple Maps or Find My app to make sure they get in okay. We just hope they have the best time ever. But we are about to go get some tasty poutine.
Poutine, yum. Remember the first time we had poutine?
At Epcot. I think so, right?
That's the first time I've ever heard of it.
Canada Pavilion? I've already had a few bites. That is yummy.
This morning at our hotel, they had like hash browns, like little fried potatoes, and they had little pieces of cheese on them.
It wasn't poutine.
I know, but I like cheese on things. It's good.
And potatoes. We're going to enjoy this for a little bit before we go explore a little more of Toronto. Well, that didn't suck. That was so good.
So good. We're spying on our children. We can see where they are. Whoa. Lindsay's... Why is she way down there? Their seats are up here.
Yeah,
Way up here.
I saw she was on the lower part of the field. Maybe they're just taking pictures.
I don't even like gravy normally, but now I do like gravy. That
It's
was
good.
So good.
They have so many different types of poutine too.
Yeah.
So good. Well, that poutine, I think we already said it was so good.
It was seriously so good.
Yeah.
I have never understood the appeal of gravy. Like, everybody loves gravy, and I'm always like, that's gross. But that was so good. I think I
know.
could have, like, drank it out of a cup.
I wish that we had poutine in more places in America.
No,
Canadians, you're doing something really good there.
I mean, honestly, what are you saying? Because that's taking fried potatoes
Yeah.
and adding gravy and cheese to them.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
it does sound very American.
we are headed to a jazz club, a jazz bar, and I think we're just gonna sit down, enjoy some good music, enjoy a few drinks, and relax because we just have the whole night to explore Toronto.
I know Chris got some food earlier. I really didn't eat any of it, so I hadn't had lunch, and it is already 6 something. We have dinner reservations at 8:30, so that poutine was just a snack.
Yeah,
But we're really hoping we'll be hungry for dinner because we're going to a really, really nice dinner.
yeah.
I guess we'll see what happens.
We just came from the Rex, which was a really cool jazz club. There was a jazz band playing, and we just paid like a $10 cover charge.
Yeah.
And got a few drinks, and it was just fun being there listening to really cool music. And
I mean, they were passionate musicians.
yeah, they were.
It was really fun to watch them and listen to them. You could see in every movement and facial expression of their body, they felt that music.
They loved playing, you could tell. And that's so much fun
Yeah.
to see people doing what they love doing. We're here at the CN Tower. We're about to go get some dinner, and we walked just past the Rodgers Center. Taylor Swift just came on a few minutes ago. Carrie was watching. She was watching the live stream on her phone.
It's just so fun to think about what the girls are experiencing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, after they've been watching so many live streams, they have the whole, I mean, they play Swift Ball, they're so into it, and I just imagine that they are like ecstatic right now.
Yeah.
Actually experience this.
They're living their best life.
Yes.
For sure.
I hope so.
Yeah, we're super pumped for them.
Yeah.
For us, we're not like needing to be in there. It'd be fun to be in there with them to like experience it with them, but we're like not huge like Taylor Swift fans. Like, she's great.
It's more about our girls. And
Yes.
we thought, you know, let's just let them have their fun time and we can have our fun time.
Yeah. That is a really tall tower, at least when you're standing at the base of it. That thing is really far up there. We're about to go in CN Tower for $360, which is again the restaurant that's on top. And I think if you spend like $75 each on your meal, you also get to go to the observation deck for free.
We are up very high on the CN Tower. Our table, well, we requested a window seat and they said we could have one if we waited for 45 minutes. And we're like, okay. They let us come down here to the observation deck, which normally you pay $45 just to get in the observation deck, but you get to come in here for free if you are eating dinner at the CN Tower. So seems like a good deal to us. We're just hanging out and it's pretty nice.
We're walking around the observation deck. There's the Rodgers Center where our girls are at having the time of their life right now.
I know why the roof's not open, but that would be so cool if
It would be cool to see it, but it would be cold in there.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can see that's Lake Ontario over there as well. We walked around to the other side. Such a big city. We just took the long elevator ride down from the CN Tower. Oh my goodness, that was the best dinner I've had in a while.
It was so good.
It's definitely not on the cheaper side.
I mean, you have to spend, I think, $75 each, Canadian dollars.
Yes,
by the way.
Canadian,
But
which benefits us in the U.S.
I mean, I
a
think
little.
that's like somewhere around like 60 something.
Yeah,
US
60,
dollars.
65 bucks.
And the prices, it's expensive, but we shared, which is one of our favorite things to do.
Yeah.
We shared a salad, we shared a steak, we shared a bunch of sides. You know, when you see those prices and you're up at the top of a thing like that, you're like, ugh, well, I hope the food's at least good. The food was so good.
Yeah.
So it was definitely worth it because we had a great time. We were there for a long time. We had a great view. Our server was really, really fun and we talked to him a lot. So
Yeah.
we had such a good night.
Yeah, right behind us you can see the friendship bracelets that are all around the front entrance, I guess, of Rodgers Center. But right now we're waiting for the girls to get out of the concert. Oh, I see people starting to come out.
Yeah, I just heard a lot of cheering a second ago.
I think the concert just finished. We're not sure if the girls are waiting for merch or not, but we're gonna go over to a spot that we already predetermined with them to meet them after the concert. Obviously they have their cell phones, but we gave them like portable battery backup and talked about all the things they need to be like mindful of.
Yeah, like if both of their phones get stolen, they know where to meet us anyway.
Yes.
So we have lots of options.
Yep, we'll say goodnight right now. We'll pick the camera back up in the morning and have the girls tell you all about their experience coming to the Eras Tour here in Toronto.
Well, it's the morning after the concert and we slept really late, but that was great. And it is our last morning here. We're getting ready to head to Toronto for the day and then head to the airport. But the girls wanted to tell you a little bit about the concert.
We left mom and dad last night as they like dropped us off at the Rodgers Center. I feel like then it was starting to feel so real, but the moment it started to feel like oh my gosh, like this is happening is when we like saw like the first glimpse of like inside the whole stadium and we're like, oh my gosh.
It's the Taylor Swift stage and
like,
like stuff like that.
I know, and it felt like so much closer than we imagined. Gracie, who opened for Taylor, and Taylor herself, like, were still like really small, but we could still like easily see her. She's gained a lot of popularity, like with her new album release. I'm listening to a lot of her songs to like prepare for the tour, and like I think I speak for both of us when I say we started like really liking her as we listened to more of her music.
When she first came on stage, like in my mind I was like, this isn't real, and honestly like I was sobbing because I was so excited and happy. It had just like seemed like it had been so long and like we'd been waiting for it for so long. Really exciting for me.
Yeah, because like she has like this whole intro like where she has like after like one of the like she has like this playlist that goes on before she goes on stage, and as the last song plays, like there's this clock that shows up on the screen that's counting down to her coming out, and then like once the clock reaches 0, like there's like this little like music from all her eras, like this like mashup of like
Yeah.
it's so pretty, and then like there's all these like props and like
Yeah.
flowers, I don't know how else to say it, that like comes out and they're all like dancing around and it's so cool. And then like they finally like the music like comes to like a climax and then it stops and then she like pops up and then she starts singing and it's like and it's like
Is that exactly what it was like?
that is exactly what it was like. I don't know how to describe it. It was just like, that's Taylor Swift.
I know, like
oh my
it's
God.
so different than watching it on a screen and then being there. Because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing Taylor Swift, I'm seeing it live, and then on screen, you're just like, oh, this is so cool.
I feel like our favorite moments were when she came out, like, for the first time, and then also when she started the surprise songs, which is basically, if you don't know much about the Eras Tour, it's basically, like, she has, like, she has a set list for the entire tour that she keeps to. Kind of towards the end, she has 2 songs that she plays that's different every single night, and that's what a lot of people like look forward to the most, like when they go to the Eras Tour live. For the guitar one, she brought Gracie Abrams out so they could sing Us, which is like a song that Taylor features in that Gracie Abrams released like a few months ago. And then they mashed that song up with Out of the Woods, which is a song from 1989, and then Gracie went and she played the piano surprise song.
Yeah, and for the piano surprise song, she did You're on Your Own Kid, which she's done at least like 11 times. And then she mashed that up with Long Story Short, which is one of the Evermore songs. And I like that one a lot, but it's not the most popular, so I'm really happy she did that one.
It was just like extremely fun, not just like for the Eras Tour, but like just coming here overall. Like I love Canada so much. Like it's so pretty and it's so fall-esque here, like Modesto really isn't. But like it's just been so fun, and I feel like we've been like looking forward to the Eras Tour for so long that it just didn't feel real. Yeah. Like when we actually like got to it, it was so much fun. So I'm so glad that we could come.
Well, as you can see, we are actually back home. We really tried to get this video to say goodbye and kind of recap the trip while we were still in Toronto, but we just kind of had a very crazy morning and it didn't end up happening. Our last morning in Toronto, we left much later than we thought we would.
Yes, we got a late checkout from the hotel, I think at 1 o'clock.
That last morning, we had planned to spend some time in Toronto, and the main thing we wanted to do was go to this French bakery that one of our friends told us about.
Yeah.
It took us so long to get there, and then to drop our luggage off at the bounce place, which we paid like what, $50 for.
By bounce you mean the app that we've used before that we've talked about,
which is just really handy if you don't want to lug your luggage around all day. You can leave it somewhere on this app and then you drop it off, but it took a while, and so it turned out we were only going to have about 45 minutes to get to this bakery and get back and catch our plane to the airport. But we were like, let's just do it because that was our plan and we really wanted to try these croissants. Thankfully, we got to the bakery and right as they brought out hot, fresh croissants. And it was like, what, 1 or 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We had not eaten anything yet.
The best butter croissants ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
However much we ended up paying with all those things, they were worth it.
Yeah.
Although I don't really want to see the bill.
Well, I got a vanilla croissant that had like vanilla cream in it, vanilla bean cream in it. Lindsay got a chocolate croissant, which we dipped in the girls' hot chocolates.
Oh my gosh.
Carrie and I got really good mochas. The girls made friends with the baguette. They just were hugging it because it was so warm.
Yeah,
and
it
fresh.
was cold outside and it was delicious.
Yeah.
So we had so much fun. So even though that was kind of expensive little mini excursion, it was worth it because it was so much fun
glad we did
and
it.
Delicious.
That ended up being such a good way to end our time in Toronto. Yeah. And then we went to the airport. We took the Pearson Express, I think, or something like that. It's a train straight from Union Station in downtown Toronto to the airport, which was fantastic. Right. And then after that, we got to the airport. From there, we got our bags checked, went through security, and then we hit the snag. I have global entry. I got that early this year. Carrie got clearance for it, but she needed to have her interview, and you were going to do your interview at the airport.
Yeah, it says that you can do it when you enter back into your country. So we figured I'd do it in San Francisco. The girls also are ready to do theirs.
Yeah, but we didn't realize that the customs was at Toronto.
Yeah, we didn't know that. It was still in Canada that we went through customs.
I had no wait. I breezed through. They did a quick facial recognition scan. I went straight to the customs officer. That lasted like 10 seconds, and I was through in maybe like 3 or 4 minutes.
I should have done a rough estimate of how many people were in line, but I would say 400 to 500 people in line.
There was a giant room and it was full of people.
Yeah, to get through customs. Yeah. So, and then we planned to do the interview afterwards. We got in line to do it, but
we just couldn't do it and make our plane on time, so we didn't get to stay for our interview. So now I have to go back up to San Francisco.
Sorry, had to change arms. My arm was like getting tired.
And I'm just standing here.
Our favorite parts while we were back east in Niagara Falls and in Toronto, we'll just call it our Canada trip. Niagara Falls, my favorite part, I really think it was being in the water on the boat. I think it's called Niagara City Cruises that we did from the Canada side. It was just so much fun. We had such a fun time. We knew we were going to get wet. We knew it was going to be cold, so we're like, let's just stay on the top deck the whole time. And we didn't care.
I wanted to go under at first, and then when everyone else said they're staying up top, I was like, well, I guess so. But it was so fun.
It was the best time. Our time in Toronto, I feel like the first night there was so much fun exploring, but I had the best time with you.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Going up to the top of the CN Tower, enjoying some like really good poutine. While we knew the girls were having a blast at the concert.
That was really fun. So all the things Chris said that were his favorite, I agree with, but I think overall my favorite part was actually just that we only had like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and we went walking by the waterfalls and the beautiful fall leaves and the really fat fuzzy squirrels that the girls were chasing around and trying to get close to. We were all in such a good mood and so happy to be there. I feel like sometimes on our trips, the things that don't cost any money happened to end up being my favorite thing. Yeah. Wasn't even on purpose, but we had so much fun with that.
And the girls obviously had a blast at the concert, and they told you all about that. And so I think we'll just end the video here because we're back home. So
and your arm might be about to fall off.
And my arm's getting tired. We love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching these last couple of videos. It was so much fun sharing them with you. The next time we have a video, it might just be like a weekend vlog or something like that, because we don't have much happening until I go to Orlando for a work trip. And I'll probably do 1 or 2 vlogs from my time there. I'll probably go to the parks one day or 2. I don't know yet.
Like in the evening after your work training?
Yeah, I just want to explore a little bit. So I think that'll be a lot of fun.
And I will be staying here, so it will just be Chris.
Thank you guys so much again for watching. We love you guys, and we will see you again next time. Bye!
Bye!